You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. The first presidential debate of the year is tonight. Former President Donald Trump and current President Joe Biden will face off at 9 o'clock in Atlanta. Newsday's White House correspondent Laura Figueroa Hernandez tells us what to look out for.
Both campaigns are expecting a large audience to tune into this debate. Even though it's happening in the summer, it's happening in a very consequential election. Polls show that Biden and Trump are neck and neck. Essentially, they're in a statistical dead heat. So expect a lot of Long Island undecided voters to tune in to hear from the candidates about immigration, about abortion access, about the economy. Those are kind of the bread and butter issues that people on Long Island, voters across the country are really concerned about. And obviously there's going to be some other outside factors. There's going to be questions about the age of both candidates and their ability to perform for another 4 years. There's also going to be questions about kind of the legal troubles facing both candidates.
Now we sent Virginia Huey to find out what Long Islanders are hoping to see.
For the country, I think it's going to be really important.
There's great anticipation among Long Island voters ahead of tonight's presidential debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. For the first time in U.S. history, a sitting president and an ex-president will square off before millions of viewers in a debate considered to be the most pivotal moment yet in this neck-and-neck election.
I'd like them to hear about the economy, how they're going to improve the current inflationary spiral that we're in, although statistics are saying that we are improving. Everyone, if you go to a supermarket here, you're saying, prices are going up.
David Colwell of Manhattan says he wants to hear about the candidate's policy on climate change.
You have the environment that's being deteriorated because of the high temperatures. And if you see the news today, everything is facing issues, whether it's flooding or even the opposite, where you have the drought.
For Kelly of Amityville, issues of diversity, equity, and inclusion matter most.
Treating all cultures, all peoples fairly, and for that reason, and not threatening our democracy.
Many voters I spoke with say the candidate's age is also an issue. President Joe Biden is 81. Donald Trump is 78.
Age is definitely a factor here.
Joey Colavolpe of Bethpage says he has doubts about the mental capabilities of the aging candidates, and he sees their debate performance as an important test.
Maybe someone will say something that's really good. Maybe someone will say something that will make me feel like they don't deserve it at all. But I'm definitely very intrigued, for sure.
Jay Kliegman of Syosset says the candidates' debate performance will be telling of their character and vision for the country's future.
It's important. It's extremely important.
For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
Now to read more about the debate, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. And a Lake Grove man who went into cardiac arrest has been reunited with a group of nurses who saved him. Daniel Greco was at a bank in Melville when he collapsed at an ATM. Moments later, a Northwell nurse practitioner walked into the building. Here's video caught on surveillance cameras. You can see Greco toppling over there. Now, she then ran to her office to get help. Her colleagues started CPR, and he was brought back to life twice. And police are investigating a bomb threat made today against Southampton Town Court. Cops say the threat was emailed from overseas, and they did not find anything suspicious around the building. But police say the investigation will continue. And nearly 300 rental units just opened up in Farmingville. There was a ribbon cutting ceremony today for their Arboretum at Farmingville. There's a mix of apartments, townhomes, and detached single-family houses for rent. The $150 million development is off Horse Block Road. And a personal item of the Theodore Roosevelt was stolen years ago. Well, it's been returned. The watch was ticking in the former president's pocket when he charged into battle in Cuba back in 1898. It mysteriously vanished in the 1980s and was missing ever since.
It's home. The watch is home. What a trip it's had. To me, it feels like a little piece of TR has come back home. I think it's wonderful.
Is wonderful. Now the timepiece is on display at the Old Orchard Museum at Sagamore Hill. And a professional wrestler from Plainview is ready to thrill his hometown crowd. Alfonso Castillo has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
When you're talking about big-time pro wrestling on Long Island, there's a few letters you need to know. UBS, as in the UBS Arena. AEW, as in All Elite Wrestling, which is coming to the UBS Arena on June 30th. And
that's enough. You're talking way too much. It's about me. The only three letters that matter are MJF.
That's short for Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the Plainview native who will take on Mass Luchador Hechicero at AEW Forbidden Door in Elmont on Sunday. Regardless of where he's slotted on the card, when MJF is on Long Island, he's the main event.
No matter what shade of gray MJF is, or what color people want to paint me in, good guy, bad guy, I'm just the guy. And the fact of the matter is, every time I show up in LI, they've only ever responded one way. And that is with a symphony, a chorus of loud, intense cheering.
Even when he was wrestling's most hated bad guy, Long Island fans have always had a reason to cheer for MJF. This time around, MJF says his return to Long Island will be extra special. He's returning from a 6-month injury hiatus and just signed a new contract with AEW, ending years of speculation that he might sign with rival promotion WWE.
Listen, I'm a businessman at the end of the day, but at the same time, I'm a businessman with a heart of gold. And the fact of the matter is, I've been inside of AEW since before day one. I didn't get hired at AEW because I was somebody's good friend. I had to work for every single thing I've gotten, and that work started here on the island.
MJF recently returned to where his journey started, the Create a Pro Wrestling School in Hicksville, the school's most famous graduate now teaching the ropes to the next generation of wrestling stars.
All right now we are going to teach this gentleman from Newsday
can't be that hard.
How to take a, excuse me?
Can't be that hard.
That was a mistake. How to take a body slam, and by how to take a body slam, I mean I'm going to body slam him, and he doesn't really have much of a say in the matter. Are you ready?
As ready as I want.
Fantastic. Make sure to get your tickets for Forbidden Door today.
AEW Forbidden Door coming to UBS Arena on June 30th. For NewsdayTV, I'm Alfonso Castillo.
Gotta love that guy's confidence. Now, to see more exclusive stories like this, go to Newsday.com, click Get More, below the Newsday TV video box.
What's Up on Long Island is brought to you by EastEndGetaway.com. End up here.
All right, here's what's up on Long Island.
Oh, the shark bite has such deep beer, and it shows them pearly whites.
See Sal Valentinetti, singer from Long Island, sings Rat Pack Classic Sunday at the Paramount in Huntington.
Willie Nelson and family.
On the road again.
Bob Dylan.
Check out the Outlaw Music Festival. It stars Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, Robert Plant, and Alison Krauss. It's Saturday at the Northwell Health at Jones Beach Theater in Wantagh. Ride the historic Nunley Carousel. It features 41 horses. You can take a ride Friday, Saturday, or Sunday afternoon in Uniondale. For admission info and more events, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Now let's take a look at your fairly sunny Long Island weather. Yes, it's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous day tomorrow, and even tonight we're in the 60s, so it's pretty cool. And as you can see for tomorrow, we do have mostly sunny skies with temps in the mid to low 70s, so it's going to be a really nice, mild day. And taking a look at your 7-day forecast, we still have that rain on Sunday, but at least it's not on Saturday, which is a benefit, but things change, so we'll have to take a close look at it.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us.